new.
Dragon Ball Super, episode 28, God of Destruction, Champa, 6th universe. So in this week's episode of Dragon Ball, we get into this whole Universe 6 arc and this whole Universe 6 saga. And it should be very, very exciting. And I'm predicting already that this is going to be one of the single best sagas and one of the single best adventures, stories that we've seen out of Dragon Ball yet.
Yeah.
And let's start with the beginning of the episode. Okay, the theme song now has Vegeta going Super Saiyan Blue.
Yeah.
So it's not just Goku going Super Saiyan Blue and transforming at the end. You know, that goes back to the Dragon Ball Z days when Goku comes down at the end and he's Super Saiyan. But now we've got Goku doing it and now Vegeta doing it.
Yeah. Now that is sweet.
Okay. So from there, we've got Goku and Vegeta training on Beerus' planet, doing 50,000 thumb push-ups with some big robotic apparatus, you know?
Yeah.
So
I can imagine that on my body.
Yeah.
That would be even harder.
Yeah. So then Champa shows up, right? Crash lands, and Beerus wakes up out of this sleep like, oh, who's disturbed my nap? Seriously.
And then he blames the closest two right in front of his face, and we all know who those two are. Goku and Vegeta.
And from there, he starts throwing these barrage of attacks down, and they're
like tiny little purple balls.
And Goku and Vegeta are like, oh, we gotta move, we gotta get out of here before we die.
Yeah.
Well,
we can certainly die.
Come to find out, Champa's there. And Beerus storms in to see what's going on. And then he finds, he shoots past Champa. And he's like, oh, I know you're hiding, Goku and Vegeta. And come to find out, Champa's there. And then they exchange some words. And then they go back into Beerus' house.
Mm-hmm.
And that's when Champa goes and starts telling them about how he's got this unexplainably delicious dish that's going to just blow your mind and leave you speechless. And it's like these new Don bird eggs.
Yeah. And they're like boiled. Now, the cool stuff that I liked about that part was how those little contraptions had the exploding in the air. Like, it was like magic. And it didn't even show, like, little boosters or anything.
Yeah, so Beerus eats his, and he's like, yeah, you know, it's good. Vegeta's like, yeah, it kind of tastes like a normal egg. And Goku's like, oh my god, this is delicious. and then Champa's like,
yes.
Right? Isn't this awesome? And then that's when Beerus is like, Whis, do it.
Bring it.
Do it.
Bring it on, Whis.
And then breaks out all those cups of noodles. The cup of ramen.
Yeah.
And then they start eating, and then they're so overwhelmed with the flavors and how good it is. And
they're just like, nom, 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 nom.
And Champa's like, how did you get this delicious food? And then Beerus is like,
from planet Earth.
They supplied me with all these delicious delicacies.
Yes. It's too bad that you probably don't have an Earth.
So then Vados pulls up this little viewing globe thing. And come to find out...
Like Whis. Come to find out, Vados is Whis' big sister.
And we find out that Beerus and Champa are twin brothers.
Yeah.
From opposing
universes. /brothers. Now, how amazing is that? Mind blow.
So when Champa asks, you know, where did you get all these delicious delicacies? They look on this little viewing globe thing, and come to find out, in the Universe 6 Earth, there was like this massive war.
There's this little stupid war on planet Earth, and then that battle destroyed all human beings on that planet.
Yeah, it's just barren. Just bare.
Yeah,
so,
it kind of looks like the moon.
So,
but it's more dimmer.
So Champa comes up with this idea. He's like, "Oh, well, why don't we have a battle? And then in that battle, whoever wins we can switch Earths."
Yeah.
So from there, Beerus is like, "Oh, what do I have to gain from this?" And so they start this argument, and then they're battling back and forth. And then Vegeta and Goku are like, "Oh, we gotta get out of the way," you know? Yeah. And they move, and like the impact of their attack gets so big that the floor completely caves in.
Yeah. It turns all gray and very thin, and then when Goku pushes on it, it just collapses. Cool parts that I thought was when Beerus and Champa were fighting, all like the platform that they were fighting on, it turned gray. And then when Goku touched it, it collapsed.
You know?
Yeah.
You guys can't be fighting the God of Destruction from the 6th universe and the God of Destruction from the 7th universe can't be battling because it'll end up destroying both the 6th and the 7th universe.
Yeah.
And that's when they go to explain about the different universes. That universe 1, there's 12 universes in total. And that universe 1 and 12 are pairs. The universes, they come in pairs. A front and a back. So you have 1 and 12, 2 and 11, 3 and 10, 4 and 9, 5 and 8, and then 6 and 7. And so
it's like you're counting in twos. 2, 4, 6, 8, 10, 12.
And all together that makes 13. So we find out that there's all these different universes. Okay? Now, that opens up a whole world of possibilities. Because who knows where the story of Dragon Ball can go now?
Yeah.
I think that's the most, in my opinion, now this is just my opinion, mind you, but that's the most exciting part of this episode. Is there's no end to what Dragon Ball can be now. There's no end to where it can go, or who they can fight, or the countless tournaments, or villains, or battles that we can have.
Yeah,
and then also
knows what next gods are gonna start coming up.
Exactly. We may see gods of destruction or gods from other universes coming and fighting, or make a massive 12 universe tournament or something that epic. Also, there's a rumor that Universe 4 or 5 is GT. That hasn't been confirmed yet, okay?
Yeah, we don't really know.
Yes, there's some reports that it's true, some reports that it's not. We'll find that out in the weeks and the months to come. But moving forward, that's when Champa talks about the Super Dragon Balls and about how he's got 6 of them. And so, with getting all 7 Super Dragon Balls together,
he can summon a Super Shenron.
Yeah, actually, in the manga, they talk about the Dragon God. I think his name is I'll have to recheck it out, but there's an actual Dragon God.
Really, really super uber mega solid 10.
It was really, really good, really opened up the story. I'm really happy with where the direction of Dragon Ball is going. I'm absolutely loving it. And I look forward to next week's episode. There was so much for watching. Stay tuned next week to our review. We're going to dig deeper into where the Universe 6 saga is going. We're also going to be digging deeper into the manga. Because the newest issue of the manga will be next week. As soon as that pops, we'll release a video and let you know all the latest news in Dragon Ball Super. I'm Spike Von Shadow.
And I'm Foxy.
And as always, Fusion!